Hey guys. So today I thought I'm bored, so I thought I'd talk about a movie I watched a few days ago. It's called Super 8. Came out in 2011. Yeah, starring Ellie Fanning, Joel Courtney, Kyle Chandler, Ryan Lee, some other people. So what it's about like it takes place in 1979 in Ohio, where like some kids are like trying to film a movie, and yeah, they're like 12 years old. They're filming a movie, and while filming, they witness an accident like involving or it wasn't really even an accident. It was uh someone deliberately drove their truck into the train, like head on, and the train exploded, was derailed and exploded, and but everybody survived, all those kids. Now, one kind of stupid thing about this movie was how this was really my only issue, but the person who drove head on into the train, and both the train and the truck he was driving, friggin' that guy actually survived. Yeah, the truck and train exploded, but somehow that that guy, I don't know, like I think it was like a teacher or something. Uh, yeah, like he drove right there and right into the train, and he is actually somehow still alive. Oh, yeah, biology teacher. Yeah, I'm looking at the plot right now. So, anyway, this movie also is actually this movie is like sci-fi drama fantasy thriller kind of movie. And well, I could just start right now. I could just say like, yeah, I really like this movie. Um, you know, it sort of reminded me of It, 2017 movie. Yeah, it reminded me of It, but only because because both movies have little groups of children as the main characters. Only, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on this because, well, at least according to ratings, It is a lot better. But I liked Super 8 way more. In fact, if I was gonna be completely honest with you, I did not even like It that much. I did a I had another video about it. Like I posted it like a few months ago, but then I took it down. And that video was just kind of like it was me saying like just why I didn't like it. It was well, it's not up on YouTube anymore, but so now I can just tell you because well, I thought it was really cliche, really um what was happening in the movies, it was pretty predictable. Um yeah, most things in the movie were predictable, and oh, some of the characters were annoying, like you know that wait, let me see. Wait, just a minute. Yeah, that fat kid, what's his name? Um oh, Jeremy Ray Taylor. Oh man, he was like the worst part of the movie for me. It's like couldn't wait for him to get killed off. Also, another character, that guy Finn Wolfhard or whatever. Yeah, that Richie kid. He was also like pretty annoying. Like he would always just be. I remember at least he was always just there for like comedic relief, and like there was just at least this one part where I remember one scene where they're all just talking really serious and all that. Like, by the way, I thought that stuff about that part of the movie was kind of cheesy. And one time someone said, uh, I sees this woman in my dreams, or I don't know for sure, but it was something along those lines. He said like I see this woman sometimes, and then that one time, and then that Richie kid suddenly just chimes in with she hot. Like what? Is that supposed to be funny? No, it's not funny. And you know the most importantly, this it was not scary at all. Yes, it was disappointing. I watched it in the theaters, and like when it was over, I did not applaud or anything like that. I just got up to leave. Anyway, back to the original movie, Super 8. This movie was awesome. This movie was like 100 times better than it. Very underrated. The Like it was really like there was actually a lot more like definitely a lot more thrill. Like I was actually on the edge of my seat. Um, during like, cause like we learned that during like halfway through the film, like we know that what's actually happening is that there's an alien attack happening. And yeah, it makes it really cool. Like the part where the kids are like in the army truck, and then the there's like an alien attacks, and then they have to like escape out a broken window. That's so sick. Yeah, really, that stuff's really thrilling. The alien itself looked pretty cool too, and then there was when they finally, oh, the part where what's her name? Alice Daynard. Now the part where Alice and her father got into an argument, and then which ended in Alice just like kind of running out of the house and onto her bike and just like kind of running away sort of. Oh man, that's part really got my heart racing. Cause like yeah, I was really well. Hey, I'm not a family type of person. Like I don't hang out with my family members like a lot, but I do agree that family above all. There really is nothing more important. So yeah, like I do support family love, and in that scene, I was really on the edge of my seat. I was like, and my heart was pounding. I was like, oh jeez, man, I hope this ends well. And then what's good was it kind of did. Well, not at that moment. I mean, that argument ended with Alice's dad getting into a car accident, and then Alice was at first just like, oh shit, like what do I do? And then she just gets taken away by the alien. She was fine though, because her dad, I can't remember his name, but Alice's dad, Mr. Daynard, I'll just call him that, and then was resting in like a hospital, or I don't know, some kind of bed somewhere. I think it was the hospital, and then he tells Joe, Alice's friend, very close friend, that she's been abducted by an alien. And then yeah, he and his friends like went off to search for it. And unlike it, like Super 8, I did find kind of like genuinely funny, at times. Like there was a part where, like the part where like that kid, that kind of, again, a little chubby kid, but he was definitely better than Jeremy in it. The part where he's during a war, and then he just drinks something quickly, and he's like I'm thirsty, man. I'm in a freaking war zone. I like that. Anyway, and the ending was great. There were I do like it when movies are like sometimes the good guy has to rely on the mercy of the bad guy. Sometimes it goes to show, like, just proves that even the good guys, like, sometimes people get annoyed if the good guy is really overpowered or something like that. So this time, it just goes to show the good guy can be beat. But yeah, I like that part where like Joe has to kind of like reason with the alien, and the alien has like telepathic abilities or whatever, and then the alien lets him go. And earlier about the argument with Alice and Mr. Daynard, it was I was really glad to see they still ended up okay. One of the last scenes when they was they, like Alice and her father, also Joe and his father, they both like came back together and then they hugged. Um, and yeah, the last scene was like the war was over, or I mean the alien attack. Yeah, the alien left like in a really the spaceship was really cool, and the blast off scene, and then like Alice and Joe hold hands as they watch the rocket like blast off. That was the ending, and yeah, I applauded. Uh, so yeah, that's the movie Super 8. I was really impressed by it. It's one of the few sci-fi. This is one of the few sci-fi movies that really got my attention. Normally, I don't watch sci-fi. But anyway, this movie was really good, very underrated. Check it out. And I would give it I would give it an 8 out of 10, which is actually pretty good for me because usually I've like I don't know, I'm not easily impressed by movies, so an 8 is pretty good. Yeah. Okay, that's all I gotta say.